It's time for Milberger's Gardening South Texas, live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery at 1604 in Bulverde Road. During the next 2 hours, our experts will help you with your gardening questions when you call 210-308-8867. That's 210-308-8867. Or come by Milberger's during the show and have your question answered in person. And now it's time for Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.
And welcome to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. Milton Glueck along with Dr. Calvin Finch, who's been beat up with lots of questions this morning. He's probably happy to be on the porch. And Mark Peterson is with us, and he's been checking out all the plants. I'm Milton Glueck, and we want you to be a part of today's show. So call us at 210-308-8867, 210-308-8867. It's a pretty day. It's a little breezy, which is nice.
30% chance.
I know. What time? Do you remember the time?
Afternoon.
Afternoon?
Well,
we're in the afternoon now, so this is exciting. I'll go look and see what in the weather. What? Well, we are. Okay, I don't know. It's I want rain now. Okay, 210-308-8867. So, okay, y'all settled in?
Yeah, we got all our stuff in front of us.
Okay, I'll go to weather.gov and see what's happening. But 210-308-8867. You want to? Oh, there you go. That's right. Yeah. Did you see my?
So, did you like my comment?
No.
What is this? I went, it's a caterpillar eating all your leaves.
Yes. Oh, I didn't see that.
Well, then Calvin narrowed it down tremendously. Would you tell me the name of your book that you have there?
It's a bordered patch.
Yeah.
Border patch caterpillar.
And they are the ones that generally eat or lay their eggs on sunflowers. And I've had them in my yard do that. What Milton is saying several times, they'll strip the foliage off, and doesn't take long though for the plant. Usually the plants recover.
You were really depressed this morning.
I know.
They're all gone. They're gone.
Did I show you the picture?
Yeah, no, you showed me the one. The one just a leaf.
This is the
So that was my point that I wanted to reiterate, and I waited to on the air here. So it may strip it all down. And then the plant will come back.
Okay.
So they're not gone.
Come back from the ground, or just
No, the stems, the foliage will come back.
The foliage will come back? Okay.
Generally, on the axials where the petiole meets the stalk.
Oh, goodness. It's a family show now.
Come up. They'll come up.
Okay. It doesn't seem like it, but
what was the name of the book that you had there, Calvin, that you quickly identified? Which
Caterpillars in the Field and Garden.
Oh, I've seen the movie. It's good.
By Thomas Allen.
They have a 2 and a 3.
Jim Brock.
They have, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was that? By James?
Yeah, by Tom Allen, Jim Brock, Jeffrey Glassberg.
Oh, okay. It's one of those 3 people ones.
Yeah, but it's an amazing.
And what press is that? Can you see that, Milton? Can you see on the edge?
Oxford University.
Oh, Oxford University.
Oh, goodness.
So it's it sounds good. It looks good. It's not a big one. It's it's probably about 70 to 80 pages. So that's pretty good.
Now there's
I may have to get one because that is a shortcoming of mine. Caterpillars, with the exception of a few well-known ones,
And that is a shortcoming of most of gardeners, and even butterfly advocates. We kind of forget caterpillars sometimes, and don't identify. Just like Milton's attitude towards, I think he generally has a high appreciation for butterflies, but he didn't seem to have much.
No, my plant was stripped down to nothing.
Okay,
so
folks,
it was
literally
shocking.
nothing. It was the veins of the leaf, and
Oh,
that was
yeah.
it.
Skeletonized does not begin to
Yeah, it
describe them.
was-
I'll have to bring in a leaf tomorrow. But, okay, I'll trust y'all that it'll come back.
Now,
Did you want to get him on the air? Does he want to come on the air and talk about what's going on? Nope, I guess
you want to
not.
get on the? You want to get on the radio?
The radio show? Okay. Well, then we'll wait. We'll see you tomorrow then. All
All right, you did well.
Well, that was a good answer. I like
That was
that.
a good answer.
He was. I went to get my coffee and got intercepted by a number of gardeners. And what was he? He was after was plants to attract butterflies, but he didn't have full sun.
Ooh, okay.
So we had to, and he wanted perennials. So he decided.
We're narrowing
on,
it down a little bit there.
yeah, he decided on Turk's cap, shrimp plant,
Okay.
and Mexican petunia.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Uh-oh. It looks like his fellow gardener there intercepted him. I wonder if she'd...
Oh, okay.
So those are all good ones. I would have gone also with the scarlet sage, Salvia coccinea.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's it.
And that would have been my fourth one.
Can you find it? We looked for... I didn't find it.
You mean here? I know we had some. I know it was like
Spring.
3 to 4 or somewhere.
Well, I mentioned that to him, too.
Okay.
And that was one that I would pick. But he wanted to get his going pretty quickly, and I didn't find any. Now there, and just in case.
Oh,
Okay,
did you
he's
wanna-
ran into somebody over there that.
Okay, good.
Good.
All right, 210-308-8867 is our number, 210-308. And you had another question that you got kind of hit up on, too. Did you want to discuss that?
Let's see.
There was the first one. The
Scutularia.
Scutularia, skull cap is
Yeah.
what we call it.
I was looking for you, Mark. There, I thought you might.
Well, I do love Scutularia. That is
Who doesn't?
true.
But the question there was, does it freeze back? And if it freezes back, does it return here in San Antonio? And it looked to me that it absolutely would freeze back. And the question was, did it come back? Because I don't remember seeing it a lot in the spring. But
I had a mass planting put in at Tower 2 at Saws in the front entrance. And, it suffers. But I don't think I would call it freezing back like Pride of Barbados. It suffers in little bunches of it. It's a ground cover for folks that don't know. Scutularia comes in 3 or 4 different species and varieties, and it's an excellent ground cover, kind of 4 to 6 inches above the ground, and but it would freeze back in little clumps, I think, but I think it would come back.
And Milton looked on the computer for me, and that's the information he got too, so it's consistent with.
And where do we?
I was right.
That's according to Google. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
You mean I was right?
I never doubted you for a second.
Okay, there you go.
Where is it out here? Is it over there?
It's usually in the front, where those yellow flowers are. These
so it's in the
rows.
smaller ones?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. That might be kind of cool. I wonder if I should do that.
It will not spread, but it will spread from that plant. So kind of over. How do I want it? Spreading from the plant as opposed to spreading long.
So it'll spread seed or a root?
No, just roots.
Okay. Very cool.
Just growth.
And then another question we had was, a gardener was over there looking at the what are the foliage plants for in the shade?
Caladium?
The caladiums or coleus?
Yeah. She asked about. She thought that it would be attractive to put a mixed caladium planting in a large container in the shade, and she said, "Would that work?" And I said, "I think it would if you pick the right plants and the right shade tolerance."
Yeah, in the right container.
Yeah. So she's gonna, and we've got enough different variety here at Milberger's that she could make some real choices. And then the other thing that when you do something like that, you kind of experiment. You figure out which plants you liked the best this year, and then next year you maybe try something different, or you use the same plants. So that's always kind of a fun experiment. And let's see. I think I can't remember what the other question was.
Yeah, I remember I was watching Calvin, and by the fourth time as he tried to get to the porch, that man came up and said, "Oh, are you Dr. Calvin Finch? I have a question." And you went, No, I don't know where Calvin is.
I tried to use the excuse about I absolutely needed to get to the coffee. But,
no. You
there was a blank look at him.
It
didn't work.
You need to go for better than that. No, I have an emergency caladium issue I've got to put out. I'll send somebody over.
They have pills for that now.
Do they?
Yeah, sensitive caladium issue.
Oh, okay. Hey, the rain chances really start at 4 o'clock.
I get
4 o'clock till 10 p.m.
So that's a nice afternoon.
Yeah.
I got some rain last night.
No
way.
I
had some on the roof of my vehicle this morning, and I went, "Oh, look at this!"
I'm jealous.
Big drops.
It was not. It wasn't enough that it penetrated the trees until this morning. I could tell. The trees intercepted the rain, so the open areas had kind of dried out already, but the areas in the shade under the trees, they were still dripping a bit. So it wasn't a lot, but we'll take it when we can get it.
Hey, on the sunflower, I'll take another picture of it. The big one is drooping down. All the petals are pretty much brown. I don't know about the inside. Am I still waiting, or can I assume that or do you want to see a picture? So actually someone else was telling me too. They were talking about their sunflowers, and they said, yeah, pretty much the birds will tell you when, but I'm wondering if the birds don't come because of the cats.
Oh.
Do you have the lesser goldfinches?
No. I mean, we could. I never see them.
Cardinals or blue jays?
Blue jays we've seen. Cardinals I've seen.
They turn a foot or a feather up at cats.
Okay. They don't care.
They'll be a little slower. I would just I
was sick. So give it some more time.
Yeah, you're not. You'll know when they're ready.
Okay, how?
Because the birds will find them even if you got cats around there. But that's what in my yard, the lesser goldfinches, they kind of make the rounds every day, and you can tell which ones are ready for action. But I just got the annual, and you've got those great big sunflower.
Yeah, I got the.
So you'll have a little time if you just keep
you think? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That sunflower, that's the hard thing about those caterpillars is that sunflower was gorgeous. I mean, and it literally was overnight. It just
that's the foliage on that large one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that may not come back.
Oh.
Well, because it's spent. It's spent. It's what I'm used to on the annuals, and the caterpillars get them a little earlier in the season, and then they come back gangbusters.
So Laura's idea, and I liked it a lot, doesn't sound like it'll work. Take the caterpillars off and put them on the ligustrum. No, I don't think they care about it.
No.
But do you understand the reason why?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I want something to chew the ligustrum down to nothing.
Yeah,
I'd like
but
to terminate them with
prejudice.
With prejudice, yes.
that is their one of the 3 or 4 plants that they'll lay eggs on.
So is this the season, or if I plant another sunflower later, am I setting myself up for disappointment?
No, if you plant them quick, you could get. Now you might accidentally get your foliage back on that big one, but
okay, I'll see what happens.
My annuals, I mean, they get the foliage eaten off.
Are those the smaller ones?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, gosh, they're all over the place.
Yeah, and they
I like those.
The border patch caterpillars eat them just like they did yours.
Okay.
Look just like
And
then 2 or 3 weeks after
what color are their eggs?
Color of their eggs?
Well, because I've got little black dots all over the flower, and I'm wondering if that's caterpillar poop or if that is eggs.
Aphid poop, maybe.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
I rinsed it off last night, and it's back.
Okay.
I kind of thought
you
might be content with us identifying what the caterpillar was.
No. I got tons of questions. You just open the door for more questions.
So on perennial plants, as a rule of thumb, they're putting all their effort into making seeds, and then once that's all done, they don't really care about the foliage.
Oh, okay.
So I'm with Calvin. If it's that big annual, did I say perennial? Annual. The annuals. Once they're done. They don't really care.
Okay.
But
sad.
But it's not uncommon when we have if you got fritillaries and you've got the passion vine, they'll strip that passion vine, and it'll put new foliage on quickly after they've finished with it, and the queens, they've stripped all my tropical milkweeds and laid eggs and caterpillars, and they're done now. But now the milkweeds are putting new foliage on too. So if you could be...
Oh, yeah. Did you get my message about maybe if you had any more seeds on the milkweed?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have... Yes, I did.
Okay, you don't have any more?
Okay. I'll be getting you some Alamo vine.
You can...
Today.
That's right. I know. I didn't think about... After I sent it, I said I can buy it here, so...
Yeah, there, or you can get it tropical... native plant...
okay. Yeah, but your price is better. It's just the inconvenience of you having to do it.
Yeah. I don't.
Okay, that's okay.
Used them up.
All right, and the figs, no either, huh? The little stems, but my fig died. I killed it.
I haven't got to that yet.
Okay. All right, we'll get there.
Give me your list, Milton. Of
I'm just asking. It's 2 things.
Okay.
That's all the 2 things. That's it.
Yeah, but they seem to be added onto it all the time.
No,
yeah.
It was figs last week, and it's figs this week, and I'm just hoping for a cutting. We thought the figs were good, and my one little guy, he died. I took the cover off. No, I put the cover back on him, the little plastic cover, and I blew it up and tried to make a little. Yeah, that did not work. It was sad. I guess this is the life of a gardener.
Why did you mess with it? It was
going I know.
So well.
Thank you. Well, because it was one of those things where it's like, okay, if it's doing great this way, it'll do even better if I do this.
It's a 2-month process on the.
Oh, on the figs.
Well, probably on the figs, but they looked to me like you were started in the right direction.
Yeah.
The other ones are the begonia.
Yeah, the whoppers are still kind of fighting for it.
That's a 2-month process too.
Yeah, it's really awfully hot. I think I got to kind of cover them and protect them a little more.
Well, yours are doing better than mine. I haven't protected mine at all.
Okay.
I just put leaves in each of the containers.
All right. We got to take a quick break, and then we'll talk to James in just a moment. 210-308-8867. More of Milberger's Gardening South Texas coming up on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. Back to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. Hey, I want to do some bragging on Prusky's. I went there on Wednesday, and this is a great example. When I talk about the great service that you get from Prusky's Meat Market, I absolutely mean it, and I hope this gives you an example. So I was trying to buy something, and I had a recipe, and I was asking the butcher. Actually, I was asking the person behind the counter who was serving up everything, kind of what I needed to get to accomplish this. And there were two cuts that I was kind of going after, although neither one was perfect. He said, let me get a butcher for you. Now, you try to do that someplace else, and it is going to be work. And within 30 seconds, the butcher was out talking to me. The butcher said, okay, if you're going to do that, then you're going to want this, but I'm going to go in there and cut this for you, custom cut it, so it's thinner, because I was trying to dry it to put it in eggs. You're going to want it thinner, so I will cut you a slice or two of the thinner cut. How many do you want? And I said, okay, just give me 3. And so he cut them, and it was great. But, yeah, you can't get that service. You remember that service and how good it was from the meat market that you were used to go to. Well, Prusky's Meat Market has that service, plus the outstanding beef. Oh, it is so good. And the sausage as well. And there was a guy, you would have found this funny. They were out of the potato sausage again, and he was like, oh, you don't have the potato sausage? He was so upset.
Oh, really?
So the potato sausage is pretty popular. But poultry, everything that you want to serve your family, you'll find at Prusky's Market on Highway 87. That's over there at PruskysMeatMarket.com, PruskysMeatMarket.com. All right, 210-308-8867. James, we lost you, man. Call us back. We want to help you with your honeysuckle. Oh, it's got terminal dieback. That's not good. And he's got a fertilization question for you.
Which honeysuckle do you think it is?
James, you got to call us, man.
So how many are there? There's a
Mexican honeysuckle, which is
the native,
and the deer don't eat it.
Yeah,
and it's going strong.
Yeah, but there's a couple Asian varieties that are quite invasive and really hard to kill.
I don't know, James. We want to know what's going on, man.
I'm not a big fan of honeysuckle.
I think we've helped you so far
I like
on this.
The
Let's keep going.
Because it's besides good pollinator attractor, and the blooms are attractive. The deer don't eat it, and plus it makes a nice cover. It gets about at the most 5 feet or 6 feet tall, but will cover as much territory as you give it. So if you want the blooms, the deer proof, and cover for your birds out on the edge of your property, that's a great plant for it. And drought tolerant.
So make sure you get the right one. Words of advice.
Orange. It's got the orange blooms. You probably see it in a lot of neighborhoods right now.
Tangerine Beauty. That was the name. Tangerine Beauty.
Oh no! You're talking about,
or was that Madame Galen? Which Madame Galen is?
But you're talking the vine rather than the honeysuckle.
Honeysuckle, isn't honeysuckle a vine or a kind of a viney ground cover?
The Mexican honeysuckle is makes a bush.
Oh, that's right.
More
like the Mexican oregano. I mix them up all the time.
Yeah, and that has got the bright orange blooms.
Right, and that's trying to correct myself or pull myself back. That beautiful in January and February, it will have that big orange bloom.
Yeah, and it's got the blooms are kind of resemble some of the vine blooms.
Yeah.
So we got an email from Michael who says, I potted up my Ruby Crush up, and now it has what looks like rust. Can y'all diagnose? Whoops, I just messed it up. Can y'all diagnose, and how do I treat it? He sent us a picture. Let's see if I can get the picture.
Boy, I would not. I get another guess for it.
Oh. Yeah.
How big? How? Oh.
I'm trying to show you the picture. Well, I'm trying to show the picture. Okay. Oh, I don't know. It sounds like it.
You know, I always
here's the picture. Can you see that?
I always get suspicious. Yeah, look.
Okay, there you go,
Rust
Mark.
would be unusual this time of year.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, it's not.
It looks like rust. He didn't say.
Is it look like rust? It's not. Doesn't look like spider mites. Huh?
Oh, I don't know.
Is it this is silver or is it actually a rust color?
Oh, he's got two pictures here, so I didn't see the second one. Here, let's see. I will take these and send them to your phone so you can do a better diagnosis.
We can.
Let's just say, but would it be rust? Well, it may have gotten it in the nursery, in the greenhouse. But if it was out in the open, potted up, I don't think he would get rust.
I can't see how big it is. But.
Oh, okay. Well, here, Jim.
Okay, let's see.
Here, you come over here for a second.
Oh, it's just a little guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Calvin is looking.
We're technical challenged, technological
off the laptop, but yeah. All right.
No, I think, Mark, that's the one of the fungal diseases that is on the end of the leaves on tomatoes. Usually what is it's a common, I don't have.
Bottom line, for the listener, probably is not an issue. I would.
All right, here
I'd water and fertilize appropriately and not worry about it.
I'm sending one of the big pictures to you.
I'm a little fearful that that's going to be more.
Going to be more serious?
Okay, they're going to look at it now real quick. All right. So you're fearful what now? Sorry.
Oh, if it's the fungal disease I'm thinking of.
Uh-oh.
That may be a problem. I wonder. It's kind of unusual for it to be, a small plant like that, and this time of the year. I wonder what the issue was there.
All right. Well, Michael, maybe you can call us and tell us a little bit more about what's going on.
What do you think? You see something?
The more I look at the second picture, it could be rust.
Oh, okay.
But or it could be.
Mark is quietly contemplating.
Let's move on and we'll call or have him call us.
Okay, Michael, give us a call. 210-308-8867. We got questions for you. You'll do great on the air. Email was great, but with the pictures. But yeah, give us a call. 210-308-8867.
So, were you alluding to viral?
Huh?
Were you alluding to a viral infection when you said it was more serious?
No, I was thinking of. I thought there was a common tomato fungus where the end of the foliage shows those kind of symptoms.
Yeah.
I wonder what. Okay, it's a ruby crush.
Ruby crush.
Ruby crush generally is pretty tough and wouldn't show that symptom. Yeah.
Speaking of ruby crush.
Rubies? Crushed it on the phone?
Did you check?
Yeah, I checked the tomatoes.
Yeah, here's some good news about tomatoes.
Because I was running late, I did just a cursory view on that. So
I saw you cursing.
We have lots of the ones I mentioned last week. So we have Tycoon, Celebrity, Thunderbird. We have a lot of Sweet 100s.
Oh, good.
So,
okay.
Mini flats, Sweet 100s. Now, I like them as a good alternative to the BHN 968. We have lots of. Did I say Ruby Crush? We have lots of Ruby Crush.
Yeah, we got Ruby Crush. I planted some of them.
So, so if you weren't interested in big tomatoes, the Ruby Crush and the Sweet 100 would be the way to go.
And you'll be happy to know that I ate my first BHN 968s from the seed that we were given.
Greg, are you listening, man?
Yeah. And
Calvin's eating them.
That was pretty good.
I didn't get any luck on mine.
Yeah, and I had picked up some tomato plants here from Milberger's last weekend, and I planted them. And I had the Ruby Crush and Red Snapper, and also Thunderbird.
Yeah. Mike has called us with his Ruby Crush question. So the one I showed you the picture. Mm-hmm. Mike, thanks for calling 210-308-8867. Appreciate it. The guys are not stumped, but I think they have more questions. What's going on, sir?
So yeah, I just picked them up last Wednesday, and I got a nice little stout Ruby Crush plant, and for the other ones. So I potted them all up, copious amounts of, Osmocote, and and just potted them up in the Fox Farm brown potting mix, and just potted them up and left them out there, watered them.
Hello?
Yeah. You still there?
That rust.
There you are.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, and then I noticed yesterday that there was that rust color just on the Ruby Crush. The other ones weren't affected.
Just the Ruby Crush. Is it just one plant?
Yep. Yeah, so it's just one plant. I just got one Ruby Crush plant, so.
Yeah, that's really unusual because the Ruby Crush is, when you have a list of plants, the Ruby Crush usually comes out of the one with one of the best disease resistance and environmental resistance of all of them. Well, then I think Mark might be right on that. There's not much you can do. I was thinking it was a fungal, one of the fungal diseases. But if it's Ruby Crush and it's just one of several, one diseased plant out of several that you. Not exactly sure what it is then.
Well, here's what I would do.
Okay.
I would get a nice chair or stool and put the plant in front of me, put on the Astros, and pinch all the worst leaves off.
Get a little trim, huh? A little haircut.
Yeah, just pinch them off. And then dispose of those. And then, you already put your Osmocote on. You're already watering, so let's just get rid of the possible disease.
Yeah, I think I might have to come and get a backup, too, maybe, just in case.
We would highly encourage you that.
Yeah.
You're going to get a backup, another one.
Oh. Yeah.
Here at Milberger's, we highly encourage you to buy more plants.
No chance. You just used Osmocote, so there's not much of a chance.
So that's what I was going to. I was looking, and maybe it was over fertilization. Yeah, no.
And the same soil you used for the other plants.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yep.
Okay.
So over fertilization could kind of create that.
You
can't do it with Osmocote. Osmocote is.
Yeah, but if you just use a regular lawn or landscape fertilization, you could overdo it, but what that would be brown. It would be yellow and brown on the tips.
Okay. Because I have a mix that I use for my rain barrel. I'll kind of mix up for my potted plants to kind of, use as much rainwater as I can, and I'll mix a little bit of the has to grow in there. But, of course, I don't really measure it out. I kind of dope it in there. And
has to grow is also slow release, so
okay.
I don't think that would be the case.
Hey, will you do if even if you decide to get another one, will you do us a favor and just keep that one growing there so we can see how it turns out? If it's something physical, environmental, then it should recover. If it's a disease, then we should see that develop. But I'm becoming convinced now too, along with Mark, that it's It's something environmental or physical.
Yeah, that'll work out. I can label it and keep track of it and kind of let you guys know how it goes, and then and if it works out, more Ruby Crush tomatoes for me, right? So
there you go.
Oh, I like the way he thinks.
Sounds good. Thanks.
All right.
Hey,
thank you, Mike. Thank you for calling, man. Appreciate it.
No problem.
All right.
Take care.
210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. James, this is your opportunity. I want you to call us during the break. We're going to take a quick break, come back in a second.
Which James is it?
Honeysuckle James. Honeysuckle James.
That'd be a good Willie Nelson song, wouldn't it?
That's right, Honeysuckle James.
Yeah.
All right, back in a moment on 9:30 a.m.
James wants to be called Honeysuckle?
No, probably
James.
not. And welcome back to Millburgers Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. Our phone number 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. And give us a call. Tell us what's going on in your gardening world. Let us help you out. Help you with your plants or your caterpillars that are attacking your sunflowers. But yeah, all right. So let's see.
You would think with you listen to Milton's testimony about the sunflowers that he has 40 acres of sunflower that it's going to be determine his family's income for the next. He's got one.
Okay, but you've been through my gardening experiences throughout the year. Could you understand from my gardening experiences how I might get attached to one plant?
Oh, gosh, yes.
Yeah, so, I got this thing to look beautiful, and then literally overnight, gum, 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 gum. You can almost hear the caterpillars.
But there's a question, which should your loyalty be to the butterflies or to the sunflower or to the environment in general, Mark? Huh? And of course, we didn't mention trees. If it was Mark, we'd be talking about trees as his major loyalty is.
Oh, okay.
Trees. I'm kind of leaning towards butterflies.
Yeah, you do lean toward butterflies a great deal.
Birds and butterflies.
Okay. Do the birds like the worms and the caterpillars? Nothing's eating them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So in the springtime, we have a lot of these cankerworms that are on little strings.
Yeah. Oh, I got a question about that.
Or tent caterpillars, which are, forest tent caterpillars, which congregate on the trunks. But birds do a lot of damage, and people do a damage to the populations. And people always ask, shall I kill the caterpillars? I've said, no, they're food for baby birds. So
now you would probably see, if you watch, you probably
see
the wrens. You see the wrens will pick some off.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out. When are they active? What time of day?
All day.
All day? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye out for them. I wish I had that little cam,
Thrashers. Actually, let's see. And the titmice.
Okay. It'll be interesting. I'm going to follow your advice and just let them go. But yeah, we don't have to. We can get off the sunflower issue.
Well, but you got the main crop there. The seeds are intact.
Yeah, I got to figure out how to de-seed it or something. Just let them fall.
Well, you could in a pinch you could cut off the seed head if you wanted to, and it's at the point where it's mature enough that the seed will just ripen.
The person who was talking to me, the other person was showing me like it was the little annuals, the ones that just are so prolific. He said, "Yeah, you're just going to see a big black ball." Does that sound accurate?
For the
seed
annuals?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. The thing, it's hard to collect the annual seed.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That's why I find it easier just to collect the whole flower head.
Okay, right. And then kind of
put them in a bag, and
you can do that, or I just pull the plants when they're ripe and then put them where I want the next.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. And just dump them.
Yeah, I like that idea. That's easy.
Yeah, if this is, but they need to have access to the bare soil and everything. But with the sunflowers, they're pretty aggressive, and if it's in full sun, and there's not too much organic material there, they'll generally come up where you want them to.
Mm-hmm. All right, 210-308-8867, 210-308-8867, the number to call. I got some questions, but do you want to talk about some other things real quick?
Well, we got a lot of interest in the article about the deer.
Oh, deer.
Yeah, the deer and the what they... We started the article out with talking about the fact that the deer eat a lot of our plants, and then we gave a list of the plants that they generally don't eat. And then we talked about protecting the shade trees and protecting the foliage, and also protecting children and small pets from the deer. Which is this year, it's been, I don't remember it ever being that the does ever been as aggressive as they are in my neighborhood.
Yeah, in Calvin's neighborhood, they seem to be very aggressive. I don't know their proximity. No, I haven't heard any, but I enjoy your stories.
Yeah, they attack him. They attack his dogs. They stole his car one time.
I've got a little stroller now that I take. Darcy still won't go out. She did go out when my son and daughter were here, and she got all excited, and so she walked with us. And
that was nice.
I haven't been able to get her to walk again.
Now, is her little paws? Do you walk on asphalt? I mean, is that why, or she's just lazy?
Oh, she got stomped once.
Nice.
She got stomped. So she's PTSD.
Yeah.
On that. So, okay.
And she's 12. Mm-hmm. And she does have...
Oh, okay. She's 12.
Yeah, she does have a problem with stickers and things.
Yeah. Don't tell her Mark thought she might be just lazy.
Well, I've heard the West Highland Terriers described as stubborn, too. But... Now, I've got the other one that is a bundle of energy, though, Tilly. So you've got a combination of personalities and then age differences, and I think most everybody is subjected to that when they have puppies and children, too. Of course, you two would not know that because you haven't had... I don't think you've had any little children.
On the advice of counsel, I shall not be pursuing this line of conversation.
Yeah, I think that's very smart. Your counsel is very smart.
I always.
So what else? So what else? What did you talk about the article besides deer children?
Well, I wanted to ask you. You mentioned 6-foot fencing. Now, do you think that's high enough, or do we want to go 7 foot? On the height of the fencing to prevent deer from getting into the yard. What's your experience?
6 foot has worked.
Yeah,
it's at the Education Resource Center, and I got in my fence around my yard is.
I know that
is actually 6 foot.
Yeah,
and most of the fences, those yards that have fences in the neighborhood are generally 6 foot. And that seems to work. But you can have individual deer that are capable
of getting over that.
Yeah.
Now, I had one of the experiences, this was 12 or 14 years ago, but one of the most frightening experience I had is when a relatively large buck was jumped over the fence and got caught on the top and got hung up, and that was frightening. The neighbor and I tried to lift it up.
Lift it up, get his legs out.
Yeah, finally we had to call a police officer, and he had to get permission, and he shot it.
Shot your neighbor?
No,
that seems extreme.
No, the pretty large buck.
Oh.
But yeah, gosh, that was we we had to put the wheelbarrow. You know, it was hanging down. We put the wheelbarrow under the front of the buck, and we're lifting up, and he somehow managed to get his antlers under the front of the wheelbarrow. Flipped it up, and both of us ran for shelter because he had enough strength
I'm
to move that wheelbarrow over.
I'm seeing this, and it is frightening.
Now, one of the interesting parts was that I worked at Saws at that time. I got to work, and somebody said, "Well, what did you do with the
meat?"
buck?
Yeah,
I said, the officer just had me put it out on the highway or on the street. And he says, "Oh wow, where is it?"
Yeah, where is it? What street is this? What address?
And I quick called. Somebody had already picked it up.
Hey, Bud is on the line at 210-308-8867.
My Bud?
Bud.
Thank
hey,
goodness.
Bud, welcome back. Welcome to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas today. How you doing today?
Doing pretty good. How are y'all?
Good. What's going on? Let's get you before we get to the news.
Mexican bird of paradise. Tell me what that plant looks like.
The
Mexican bird of paradise.
Yes.
That's the one that's flowering right now around town.
Glow in the dark orange flowers. And open, airy foliage. And seed pods are showing up now.
They sure are.
Yeah.
What are the two major colors?
Orange, and there is a yellow one.
Yeah, the yellow one is definitely not as showy as the orange.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think a neighbor down the road, I think that's what she has. And when I look at those flowers, I see some that are kind of reddish, and they also have a little bit of yellow on it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's predominantly orange. Well, the Mexican bird of paradise, the one that's sold, predominantly is orange, but it'll have other colors in the flowers.
Yeah.
Now, in my neighborhood, and I think most neighborhoods, the deer do not eat them. I used to think at one point that the deer did eat them in my neighborhood, but now they're blooming everywhere and not being eaten. And with the Theralis is the other thing in the Esperanza that are really blooming up a storm.
Yeah. Now, on the Pride of Barbados, is that like a little tree?
So, Pride of Barbados and Mexican bird of paradise are essentially the same plant.
Really?
Yeah.
But a lot of people call the yellow flowered one the Mexican bird of paradise rather than the Pride of Barbados.
So that's kind of the confusing thing about common names. The Pride of Barbados is the big yellow one. I mean the big orange one. When Mexican bird of paradise is an orange and a yellow variety.
The bird of paradise, is it shaped quite different from the bird of paradise?
There is a tropical bird of paradise. Again, here's the problem with common names.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a tropical-looking plant, for lack of a better term. And the flower is commonly grown in a greenhouse or something that it looks like a big beaked bird, hence the name bird of paradise. But that's why we try to go Mexican bird of paradise or Pride of Barbados.
If it's outside, it's...
Yeah, because the bird of paradise, the tropical one, won't grow here outside.
Yeah. We had them in the
let me just get this in. Maybe you can help me a little further.
There's one right there. What going in front of us?
Yes, sir. Go quick. We only have about a minute before we get the news.
I used to visit a house that had a tree in the front yard. I'm going to call it kind of a spindly tree. It had small trunk, smaller branches, and they kind of reached out in not uniform, not very uniform on those little branches, but they had flowers, which I think they were mostly white and maybe a little bit of yellow in it, kind of like, well, I don't know how to describe it. Very loose flowers.
What is that tropical tree that has that the real spindly leaves?
Well, yeah, there's a wahio, a tepewahe, a
yeah. Hey, Bert, we gotta run to get you the news. Okay. See, we'll talk to you later. All right.
Thank
if
you
you
so
can
much.
if you can hold, that'd be great.
We're back with Milberger's Gardening, South Texas, live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery at 1604 in Bulverde Road. Come out to visit or call us at 210-308-8867. That's 210-308-8867. And now back to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 930 AM, The Answer.
And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 930 AM, The Answer. 210-308-8867. Bud, if you want to call back to finish your question, you can. And maybe that's tomorrow, too. So if you want to call back tomorrow, we can finish it. All right, 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. Did you want to finish talking about your article?
Oh, I thought maybe we just first we'd remind everybody about the tomatoes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to wait too long.
No, I think already the some of them are already gone. Which one you had? A snapper, Ridge. I don't think there's any red snapper up
really?
there.
Well, thank goodness.
Yeah. So
are
going
there
to remind
Thunderbirds
myself.
left?
Huh?
Thunderbirds?
Oh yes, we have
good.
Thunderbird.
Okay, because last year, I missed both red snappers and Thunderbirds.
Mm-hmm.
This year, I was going to wait a little while, and I said, "Whoa, no, I better not."
Yeah. So on my cursory tour, I didn't see any red snappers, so I was going to mention that as an example of if you want certain plants, certain varieties, make sure you get here to Milberger's.
Because this is the fall season here is a short availability of transplants. And, and you want, if you can find the rodeo tomatoes or the tomatoes that are determinate or semi-determinate, those are the ones that we quite often recommend that they get the full size quickly and then concentrate on setting fruit. Ruby Crush, Thunderbird, Amelia, Red Snapper.
Yeah, the Celebrity. I was going to mention the Celebrity, Tycoon, Thunderbird, Amelia is what we have that I saw.
Ruby
We may
Crush.
have some other one. Mm-hmm. And then we have Ruby Crush.
Ruby Crush is another one that is semi-determinate, determinate actually, I believe.
And the 968s have not come in yet. So it would be good to put your name on the wish list for them so they'll call you when they come in. And that number is 210-497-3760. It's also at milbergernursery.com.
And if you got both BHN 968 and Ruby Crush,
man, you're set.
You could have my two favorite tasting tomatoes, and they're distinctly different. Mm-hmm. The grape-shaped Ruby Crush is very sweet. The BHN 968 is more tart and more firm, but it depends on your mood to determine which one you like best that particular day.
You could have a little saucer dish that's parted in the middle and put some on one side, some on the other.
And then Mark likes, are there the Sweet 100s?
Yeah.
Did we got those too?
Yeah, we just got an order in, so we have about 4 or 5 flats.
They're a little larger and even more tart to my taste than the BHN 960.
Yeah, it's kind of a misnomer on the Sweet 100.
Yeah, that's true.
A little tart.
That's true.
Don't forget, too, next Saturday at this time, we'll be talking about the Milberger's Blood Drive. Their August blood drive is August 2nd. Blood is in high demand now, and we encourage you to come on out. Millburgers will give you a $10 gift certificate just for going through the process, even if you get rejected for some reason. And, of course, the South Texas Blood and Tissue Center has nice prizes, too. It looks like including the promotion right now is from Santikos, Give Blood, Catch a Flick, and more. So that's at millburgernursery.com. You'll find all the details.
The requirements have changed. If you haven't been able, if 10 years ago that you weren't able to give blood because of where you traveled or what your medications were, it's worth it to
he had an X
try
on both
again.
accounts.
He had what?
He had an X on both accounts.
An X?
Yeah.
Okay.
He had, a big check.
Oh,
against
okay.
him.
South Africa and
Well,
every kind of pill you can think of.
Yeah, I was going to say all of Southern Africa because you went all around.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yep. So just come
much
on out.
more liberal
and you can
than
go.
they
You
were.
can actually go online too to find out if you qualify. That'll save you time. Plus, you can make an appointment.
But then you don't get your $10 gift certificate, do you?
No. Why wouldn't you get? Yeah, you get your $10 gift certificate.
Okay.
You just come on out. Well, you would. Oh, yeah, right. You want to come on out either way, but yeah. Okay, but you can make an appointment. That'll save you time. That doesn't affect the gift certificate.
Well, now, and they're very informative too. When you get there, they'll go through and what are your medications and where have you traveled and
Yep.
and then you'll be armed for maximizing your ability to give blood, which is always important because it's sometimes you're a donor, but other times your members of your family need the blood, or your close friends need the blood, and so it's all of us have to do our part in terms of that.
Well, and
blood.
I think there's a benefit too if you've given blood and someone in your group needs blood. Plus, they've gotten so sophisticated with all this that one donation can be used, I think, up to 5 times.
That's true. It's even more valuable than it used to be.
Yeah. All right, 210-308-8867 is our number. Let me make sure, see how they do with them with the calls. James, we're going to talk to Chalmette Burt. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Hey there, Burt, where are you at? Welcome to Millburgers Gardening, South Texas. What's going on, man?
You know exactly where I'm at. I'm right here on Earth, just the same with you. I love y'all. I call y'all CMM squared.
Okay. Oh, M squared. Okay.
Calvin Melgrim is Mark.
Okay.
And excuse me for my language last week or whatever.
Okay. Well, yeah, just be careful. Thank you, man.
No, not a problem. It's just like, I just speak sometimes I just speak my mind, and that's it. And I know I've been told it's like, but I wanted to ask you, I just recently found out, I thought I knew a lot about trees, and I just found out about one called a jacaranda tree.
Yep.
And it looks like a mix between a mimosa and a myrtle.
Ooh, how neat.
Yeah, it's strictly a valley tree, although with our continuing warming, we may be able to grow it in 50 years or so. But Laredo used to have a bunch of them. And in Southern California, they have them as well. Purple flowers. I mean, purple.
Yeah,
purple flowers.
I know, very beautiful. That's what I mean. I was just like, I saw I see it right in front of me while I'm talking to you, and I'm like,
oh my gosh.
Milton just clicked onto it. So yeah,
boy, it's beautiful.
So now if you want to, try one. But recent past history indicates that it would freeze back eventually.
Okay, I mean, so it would get too cold here for it to be actually.
We would have a big freeze, and then it would go back, die, and maybe. Well, odds are it would die back all the way.
Really? Okay. Well, even with mulch, even with 3 foot of mulch, it would still die back.
If you could move it around like some of our other tropicals, that we were talking about, putting them or in a greenhouse or getting a heat source to the base, then you could probably weather it through the majority of freezes. But we always get that. We always seem to get that one every so often, every decade or so, that really sets everything back.
It knocks them all down.
Yeah. So I would put it in the same classification as like eucalyptus. Everyone wants to try to grow eucalyptus around here, but I would say when it's young, you could probably protect it. But when it got older, just every decade or so, we have that one big freeze.
Okay, I got to ask another question about it. If you get them, is it a self-pollinating, or I didn't do all my research this last week on it, or do you have to have a male and a female of the plant?
No. It's dioecious or monoecious. It's both male and female in the same plant.
What is it? Bougainvillea?
Oh. No, the jacaranda.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just like what's that one that I love? It's very good. It's Son of a Gun, and I'm watching
great
my
name for a plant.
Very good.
Son of a Gun?
Well,
yeah, I like that name.
It's like that palm tree that's not really a palm tree. That's also self-pollinating.
Yeah, well, there's sago
palm.
Something like
desert
that.
willow.
It's a palm tree that just like it's not really a native palm tree, from what I understand about it. It's I think they call them when they self-pollinate zygosperm or something like that.
Oh yes, sago palm.
Yeah, it sounds like the sago.
Yeah, and that one that sagos, there's male and female.
Okay, well that's very interesting.
Cool.
Yeah, so
try one. I just found out about it, and I was just like I said, I'm looking at them, and they remind me of like a hyacinth.
Yeah,
so to speak.
The blue is like that. It is an outstanding blue, slightly purplish, but more blue than purple. So, it's a wonderful tree. Yeah.
Well, anyway, all right.
Alrighty.
So let's all. What's the next thing? What's the next thing y'all got on the list about butterflies and hummingbirds?
What you mean?
Well, just like vines. Who's got the Malabar spinach growing?
Me.
Okay. How is it going?
Great. It's very happy.
Okay. Are you eating any of the leaves?
Yeah, we took some off last week and we're munching on them. It's a strong taste, but it's good.
Well, no, it is a very interesting taste to start off with. I mean, you get used to it, especially if you like spinach, because I grew up with Popeye the Sailor Man, and so I like spinach. But I hope I didn't intrude myself too much on y'all this weekend.
No, you're fine. You're fine, man. We enjoy talking to you.
I thank you very much for that, because sometimes I know it's like, that's what Al had to tell me. It was like, sometimes you use strong language. And it was like, okie doke.
You're okay, man. Just no strong language.
My mom said, curb your tongue.
I got you, man. Thank you, sir. We'll talk to you later.
Bye, Bert.
Bye, Bert.
Bye.
All right, 210-308-8867, 210-308-8867, the number to call. Okay, I have a weird question.
All right.
So, what is the difference between, I know there's a difference in how you use them, between garden soil and potting soil?
Well, actually, it's hard to define what the difference is.
Oh.
Yeah, because they As far as I know, everybody that produces the product defines it themselves.
Oh, huh.
But there you see potting soil, you see gardens. Supposedly, garden soil, you should be able to put it directly into your raised bed garden.
Okay. Right, that's what they talk about, but not in a pot. Or
probably not in a pot.
Okay.
Not in a pot because the drainage
is the drainage issue.
Yeah.
Can you modify it to make it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
How do you modify it?
Well, the organic material, compost is always the savior.
Okay.
Yeah, you could do, I was going to say you could do 100% compost, but that's not as desirable as a percentage. A lot of people like 50% or 33%.
So you're thinking maybe 1-to-1?
Yeah, or I like...
Or 2-to-1?
If you've got access to it, I like 33% compost, 33% that garden soil mix, and some sand, 33%.
Oh, okay.
Sand.
See, that's why I was like sitting quiet, because I question the term soil on either one of those. Potting soil or landscape soil.
Mm-hmm.
You look in the ingredients, and there's no soil in those ingredients. And soil is made up of silt, sand, and clay. And I don't see any of those things. So I am in total agreement with Calvin. If I'm going to use it in a landscape bed, I want to put in some sand or sandy loam. So I do a third, and then a third of the original soil if I have some.
So a third of the
compost.
Sand, third compost.
If you can find here it's tough.
There you go.
Okay.
If you're in Minnesota or Michigan, you can, a third of the native soil is relatively easy to find.
Oh, okay. And a third of the native. Oh, okay.
So that's where the thirds come from.
Gotcha. Okay, so on those, are you mixing it like in a wheelbarrow before putting it in, or are you just mixing it in the bed?
Well,
yes.
In a raised bed, it's easy to mix.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you're
but it's harder in a container.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of for the container part. I guess you'd mix them. How would you mix them in a raised bed?
Well, there's this thing called a shovel, and you would turn it over, all three of them.
So you just take the piles and keep turning it, kind of fold it in, as they say in recipes.
As they say in the recipe, fold it in. Yes. Like a nice crepe. You fold it over.
I'm going to have to look up the shovel thing you're talking about. Oh, man. And I'm hoping there's somebody who will call and appreciates this. I went to town last week on the for our brush pickup. Woof. I had an enviable pile.
The seasonal brush pickup in front. And so
did they pick it up?
Yeah, it's gone.
So
this is our week.
Oh, is it? Okay. Are you getting brush going? Are you doing it? Do you need to have brush?
Well, I got a little bit, but mostly I preserve my brush in a pile because I've got
for a compost, for mulch, or for compost.
And the birds like it. No,
that's a good idea.
But as that spiny hackberry. That is kind of tough. So that's what my pile out in front for the pickup is made up of as many spiny hackberries as I could pick. Now in the Mitchell Lake Audubon Center, we used to preserve those, but boy, that's tough on your arms and bodies.
Here's my question then, because I've heard you say, don't put trash trees or trash plants in the compost. Or maybe you didn't. I don't know. You're looking at me.
No, I don't say that.
So if I cut the ligustrum back, now that brush pickup is gone, I should just kind of cut it down to smaller pieces and put it in the compost pile?
You can.
Okay.
If they've got, just like the arborists or the tree people, they have these machines that'll grind them up for you.
Oh, okay.
If you want to do that, or it eventually will decompose. Even the stems will. if you just put them in the compost.
Okay.
So the discustrum won't produce seeds until a little bit later. So right now would be a good time to cut them back and put them in the compost.
Okay, compost pump.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to use the one that that nice woman brought me. That would be better. I'll just cut them into smaller pieces and put it in there.
That works.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
The ligustrum is enough. It's got enough moisture and green material in it that it does decompose relatively quickly.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Compared to
it's funny to see
to hackberries.
It's funny to see people who started like the first day you could put it out. They've got the big piles, and then by the end of the 2 weeks or the end of the week when it's starting to pick up, they've just decayed so much that it's all kind of collapsed.
To compress a little bit.
Yeah.
Or the deer examine every single pile.
We don't have deer.
Yeah.
Unless you brought some by. I don't think you did you?
No, but I can if you
No.
need some.
You don't know where I live, and we're keeping it that way.
Although I guess I'm not. My luck communicating with the deer has not been very big. I've suggested that they shouldn't be chasing after my dogs, and they ignore me. So.
Yeah. Hey, let's take a quick break. While we do, give us a call, 210-308-8867, 210-308-8867. Back in a moment on 9:30 a.m., The Answer. And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas. I'm Milton Glueck with Dr. Calvin Finch and Mark Peterson. We're talking about gardening, and we want you to be a part of the show. Come on by, and 210-308-8867 is the number, and we're here at 1604 and Boulevardy Road. All right, I have some more thoughts. What you got?
Well, there's that little fritillary butterfly over there on the edge
water?
of that water.
It likes that.
Getting at the minerals that are evaporating there right on the edge.
So, we have mentioned that on occasion, that butterflies, they like a little minerals. And if you could have a little wet place where some minerals, or Calvin, you mentioned that even when the water evaporates in the bird bath, they'll be right there on that edge.
That's right too. And and it's this strange because this is out there basically on the sidewalk. Well, where the staff has been watering plants.
Yeah, that's where the water has come out the bottom and stuff, I guess.
Cool.
Yeah. No, that's great. All right, 210-308-8867. Hey, can you give us a review? I know you got there late, but of GVST meeting last Monday? Was it Monday or Thursday?
Yeah, it was a wonderful presentation.
Good.
Yes,
who was the one
I was late. I had meant to call Milton and be there
No, I wasn't
early.
going to say anything.
Okay. It was a wonderful presentation by Rose.
Yay.
Rose Flores. Sorry, Rose. From the Eco Central.
Yep.
Where we've had a lot of butterfly programs.
Yeah, Calvin's done, I think, at least 2 or 3 there, right?
Yeah, at the William Sinkin Eco Central. So she did a wonderful presentation talking about community involvement.
Oh, really?
And how to do that, and community gardens and community involvement, and also a little bit about what Eco Central will do.
Okay,
can
you share some of that for people? Like, I know Bert was interested in getting in those community gardens and getting involved.
Yeah, so it's a very simple process, but just take some legwork.
Okay.
Either contact the Eco Central, and maybe they can find a partner with you in the neighborhood, or the Green Spaces Alliance also does a lot of management of these community gardens. So you get a hold of them, Green Spaces Alliance, and they can help out. But also just kind of the steps of making sure that your community garden does well. So working with the community, reaching out to various members of the community, working with any kind of government agencies or places like the Master Gardeners to get some assistance from them.
Because that's one of the main places, because so many schools have community gardens that work with the Master Gardeners. They always seem to be looking for volunteers, especially gardeners that are interested in helping young people.
The younger kids, and those have lots of promise. The school gardens have lots of promise. Sometimes it doesn't always go over the years, but I have seen a couple of schools that have really good gardens that have lasted through every year, every school season.
Okay.
Yeah,
and almost every study that has taken place has the same results. If the young people participate in a garden in their school, or even environmental issues, that it really contributes to their success in their school, in their classroom.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
we found that out in some of the research we did here
when we did the interview.
In San Antonio.
And when we did the interview too, that was because there was mental health benefits for kids that kept them more focused. I mean, it was pretty impressive. But yeah, it's
and it's exciting to see the thing we saw when was the way the parents
got involved.
Parents they hadn't. The school complained a little bit about, oh gosh, we need more participation by the parents if we're going to be successful with the kids. And
not a problem.
One of the things you had to do is to start a youth garden there at the school, and the parents were as excited about gardening as the kids were, and they got involved. A number of them.
That's great.
Got drawn into the participation on other school programs.
And it'd be fun, too, if we have any listeners that participated as a kiddo in the school gardening program. Do you remember it fondly, and what are your memories of it? And I bet they do.
Also, if David's listening,
yes.
I have a little comment about the children's garden over at the Botanical Gardens.
Okay.
That's been very successful over the years.
Yeah.
Or anybody else who's listening that participated.
Yeah, we want to hear from you. Encourage folks to get out there and do it.
I do have to mention one thing.
Okay, go for it.
Yesterday, I did another video with GVST.
Good.
And again, it's another Lee Marlowe and Mark Peterson extravaganza. So it'll be an excellent program. Now, that will be next week, Friday. That it will.
Oh, that's right. That is the first Friday.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's the topic?
What's happening?
Well, this is the North American Friendship Pollinator Garden that is adjunct to the Confluence Park. So they made a little addition, and the plants there are primarily pollinators. With the idea that it was actually a combined program between the Canadian, Mexican, and U.S. governments and some local entities like the San Antonio River Authority that Lee works for. And they got together and created this little walkway and pathway that was primarily for birds and butterflies that are moving across North America.
Cool.
So it was very nice. Very fun.
Where is that now?
And that'll drop
This is
soon.
right next to Confluence Park, which is on Mitchell on the south side, or near south side downtown. And it's a great park. If you want to... It's an educational and rainwater harvesting facility. It's very cool. There's art there that actually collects rainwater and puts it into a rainwater harvesting cistern, and they use that. But I always like to go there because they have examples of different grasses.
Oh, how cool.
And so I'm not an expert on grasses, nor portray one.
Okay.
But I have to go there and learn my grasses. So they have examples of little plots where each one is growing. So I can
kind of like here at Milberger's.
Kind of.
Okay,
but they have a wider selection. They have 6 to 8 different ones.
Is it? I think I've actually been there accidentally because I'm looking at the big thing with the dome.
Right. So
is it actually in Confluence Park?
It's to the side. It's adjacent to the street. There's a street access that was tore up.
Okay.
And in order to replace everything, that these governments and local organizations got together and rebuilt it.
Okay. So Confluence Park, the address, they could actually just
I believe it's 315 Mitchell.
Yeah, I have it right here. Let's see.
Am I close?
Hold on. Let me find it. It is 310 West Mitchell.
Oh, God. That was so good.
78204. So, that would get you there. That might be a fun trip to do.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867.
In fact, I was there this morning.
Oh, were you really?
Yes.
What were you doing there this morning?
Doing
the video?
Good morning walk.
Oh, okay.
So I was up and down the museum reach, or not the museum, the opposite.
Oh, yeah.
Mission reach.
Yeah.
Along the river.
That's a fun walk. I think that's where I saw it, too, because we parked one of the cars there and then walked and then came back. So, yeah. All right, 210-308-8867. But it is a good walk, and it's a fun one, too, because you can, by the time you get to one, if you take two cars, you can do it that way, where you start with one and then someone goes to the next one, and then you bring them back, and then, yeah.
I just set a timer, and I was walking until the timer told me,
okay,
turn
stop
around
walking.
And come back.
Cool. Yep, lots of good parks. We mentioned Hardburger. Now we got to run to Confluence. Eisenhower. That's not on the mission thing, but
Yeah, it's a good.
Yeah.
Oh no! Eisenhower now connects the Leon Creek and the Slaughter Creek.
Neat. Okay. And then what is the one by Tobin? The Tobin, not the Tobin Library. Maybe it is the Tobin Library.
No, it is the Tobin headwaters, or
that's right. It's off 410.
I forget what the name is. Yes. So it goes and is adjacent to Fort Sam.
Okay, that's a good one.
Because that's one of the reasons they renamed Oakwell.
That's right.
Library to the Tobin Library.
Right.
So it's right near there, the junction.
Okay. All right, 210-308-8867. You want to talk about, since it is getting a little hot, although we might get some rain, you want to talk about water-saving tips and how to smart water? Like, do you do it in the...
What I used to do.
I know you used to do that. So, given a choice of watering in the evening or the morning, which do you prefer? Both being...
It depends on what you're watering.
Oh, okay.
So
go for it.
If you are watering the turf, it loves to be watered at dusk.
Okay.
However, we often have wind coming up traditionally we have summer winds at around 8:30. So if you're watering by a sprinkler or in-ground system, that would not be the best time because you would lose some water to evaporation. Okay. So we generally water in the morning.
Okay.
And then you also, not quite now when it's as hot, but once the evenings start getting a little cooler, it's also, you take a little chance of when you water in the evening for fungus diseases.
Oh, because it sits overnight.
Yeah. But
so safest is in the morning.
So probably
safest
in the morning.
Is in the morning.
Yeah. So the plant wants that water there. It's been struggling out towards the latter part of the day. It's trying to photosynthesize. It's trying to get water so it can open up its stomates to get the carbon dioxide. It really loves to be watered late in the afternoon, dusk.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah,
from a conservation standpoint, we generally water at dawn. So
okay, so
dusk and dawn.
All right, so let's talk about how much water. How talk? I was reading online. It talks about a deep watering.
Yeah.
Is that fair? Deep watering each morning.
How deep is our soil in Stone Oak?
Okay, I don't know. 2 inches, an inch, quarter of an inch.
Not very deep.
Yeah, 2 inches, we'll say.
Okay, so
it's supposed to be 4 on turf.
Yeah, I remember that.
So 2 inches of soil can hold about a quarter of an inch, maybe. So the less soil you have, the more frequent you have to water.
Okay. Which is complicated because of our drought restrictions.
Right.
May allow you less freedom and less frequency of access to water.
So I highly encourage everyone to go to the GardenStyleSanAntonio.org website, and you'll see once a week on Mondays, you'll see what is the recommended watering amount.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
that's a good idea.
Yeah, so generally we do a half an inch. Sometimes later in the summer, we'll do 3/4 of an inch.
Okay.
Occasionally, maybe 4 to 5 times a year, we'll do 1 inch per week, which is contrary to what some people in the extension service and irrigation industry, people like Rainbird or Hunter or something like that will suggest. Because our lawns, our depth of soil can't hold that weekly. And so, and our species, what Calvin did a lot of research on was our turf species don't really need that to look okay. So,
I'm trying to fix mine.
No, I know you are. All of a sudden, I got louder. I kind of like it.
You made it louder?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
You got a lot louder. I'm sorry. That's on me.
Anyway, so if you want to conserve water.
Yes?
Yeah. Go to the GardenStyleSanAntonio.org website every Monday, and you'll see what should be done for the week. What we're looking at all of a sudden caught our eye is this beautiful, what is that, golden retriever?
Yeah, it's a beautiful dog.
Old guy. But they don't send those emails out anymore?
No.
Oh, okay.
Some people changed email address. Some people give the wrong email address. So it just got better. We had a lot of kickbacks, in other words. So we just decided just to make sure that everyone got it through our website.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. While we do, you give us a call, 210-308-8867. Plenty of time to talk gardening with you at 210-308-8867. Or come on out to Millburgers. Lots of folks out here. I like that guy. He's smart. He's got an umbrella. He's got the kiddo underneath it, and he's underneath it. Very smart. All right, back in a moment on 9:30 a.m., The Answer. And welcome back to Millburgers Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer, 210-308-8867, 210-308-8867. What are some other topics? I've got some, but did you have some that you wanted to touch on?
What's yours?
Tell
me yours. I'll tell you mine.
Okay. So another idea to talk about would be plants, like Calvin was saying, that he thought maybe that the sunflower look heat stressed and water deprived. So I was going to, if you see roses wilting, do roses get heat stressed?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sunflowers are generally...
No, I know.
Yeah.
But the roses, this time of year, they're not looking too well.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good to know, because I have some that aren't. I have some that are looking fine, and some that are like, why?
Yeah.
So how do you kind of? Okay, if you see it, what do you do?
Well, you pick, first of all, you pick the recommended varieties, the ones that are most drought tolerant, and then they got to be established. Like I've got a new bed of 10, but they're constantly under stress because of because they're new and they don't have developed root systems. So you have to watch them, and you may. It's tough. You get to water them in the restrictions once a week.
Yeah.
So you'll have to probably have to hand water them another time.
Yeah, I'm hand watering all the roses.
Yeah. And then some of the roses are just pretty temperamental that need to be nursed along. But a lot of those earth kind roses, once they're established, pretty invincible, but you just keep your eye on them, and might have to water them every 3 weeks.
Look up Earthkind on Google. Now, Earthkind there's a committee, the Extension Service and other experts around the state. They will select roses that have proven throughout the state of pest resistance, drought resistance, freeze resistance, all that, and that's their selection. I don't know if they've added any lately.
I'm trying to look and see.
Belinda's Dream is on there.
Yeah, and Carefree Beauty.
Carefree Beauty is another one that we like.
Mrs. Dudley Cross.
Yeah. And Martha Gonzalez is also on there.
That's right.
Oh, I've got Marie Daly.
Yeah.
That's a little one.
Right. Small Shrubs are Caldwell Pink.
Yep.
Cecile Bruner.
No, I have a little trouble with that Caldwell Pink.
Yeah.
It is.
So that's an issue.
Susceptible to fungus.
Yeah.
Oh. But mediums are Carefree Beauty, Belinda's Dream, Dutcher?
Yeah. Dusher.
Yeah. Duchess
de Brabant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Georgetown Tea. A lot of pinks. That's interesting. Knockout.
Yeah. Well, I like the Duchess Brabant because it's whitish.
Yeah.
So it's funny.
It's got kind of a whitish pink. Yeah. Madame Antoine Marie.
Yeah.
Metabolus.
Of course, Metabolus.
Spice.
We love it.
Oh, and Climbers.
Yeah. So it's a great website, and yes, we do have those here.
Have you grown any climbers?
Have I grown any what?
Climbers.
We're climbing
no,
those.
I was going to ask about that.
They're savages.
Okay.
So you cut down that last ligustrum, and you can have a nice
Which
rose.
climbers did you do?
Oh, I did the...
No, this says mannerly. They're separated into mannerly climbers and vigorous climbers.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember. I still have remnants of. I think
dreams. He has bad dreams, bad nightmares.
Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah, because they're very aggressive and they.
Okay, so I know
you have to be serious about pruning them, keeping control of them.
Other than roses, so if I notice my one plant just looks wilty and stuff, first thing I should do is fertilize it.
No.
Great. No. That was a setup question.
I know. Yeah. It was an easy one. I like that. That was
but
like
I think a lot of people will say it.
Yeah. Yes. No. What to feed? What to feed?
Yeah,
what can I buy to feed it? And I'm like, no. Stop that.
Okay. So what should you do?
Water.
Okay.
Water quite often is the issue. Yeah. Well, and that's why both Mark and I, one of the first issues a lot of times it's hard to tell whether it's overwatered or underwatered. Mm. Usually underwatered.
Because the symptoms look alike. Now, we've gotten to the point where we can sort of tell which one it is. But it's always a problem.
But usually, you can, in this kind of weather, and if the plant's established, then you're generally underwatered, and that's one of the reasons why we have people explore the roots a little bit. Just do a little probe.
Okay.
And go down towards the root ball, and usually you'll see if it's soggy or if it's dry, and quite often it's dry.
So someone gave us a plant, and it's an indoor plant, and it's kind of...
You don't know how many plant stories that starts out with bad service. Someone gave us a plant.
Oh, okay. So... I was trying to, so we were doing the soil test, and day after day, even though we hadn't watered it, the soil was moist, which probably meant it wasn't draining well. So I put it in a new container, and I was going to put some peat moss in there to kind of, create a better environment for it. So in pulling out the plant, it's maybe a corn plant or something. There were just minimal roots. I mean, they were just itty bitty roots. So I put it back in, and hopefully I see maybe some new growth. But I was scared because it's like, okay, with that few roots, what do I do to get it to grow the roots again?
Well, that actually might be a plant that you would
fertilize too. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, it's also like ponytail palm.
Yeah.
You see
Oh,
with the big
palm?
bases,
No,
big bulb.
It's a corn plant.
It's a corn plant.
Oh.
But like those, they tend to be on the dry end.
Okay, so they want to be dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you water them well, and then you let them all dry out.
Your comment about the symptoms is what made me think of it, because the symptoms were leaves browning and then just which could be over.
They
or
were
under.
yellowing and browning,
Yeah,
and they looked a little water soaked.
Should I trim off the brown leaves, or just let it go?
Yeah.
Let it go.
No, trim off the
them
browns.
Oh, will that encourage more leaves?
Well, yeah, they're no longer functional.
No, I
they're
know.
brown.
Okay, I just didn't want to harm the plant.
You bring that up, and we talk about the first response for a plant that's not performing well is maybe I'll try fertilizing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had one of those individuals, those gardeners that I ran into this morning. They were worried that their bougainvillea was root bound and had a big stem.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked, well, is it blooming well? Yeah, it's blooming well, but I just can't believe that that big stem. It needs a bigger container, and so that was that was they wanted this. They started watering it.
Yeah.
Quite a, and that's another response.
Mm-hmm.
And on bougainvillea, that is not
That's
the good
not
response.
what you want. Yeah.
But that's unusual.
I would say we had this young gentleman walk by. He had a beautiful succulent from the greenhouse, and it was kind of interesting as he walked by, with, talking about succulents and how to water them. I don't know if he wanted to be on the radio or not.
No, I don't think he did. Okay.
But anyway, that's succulents or dry tropicals, as we like to say, are all careful. You have to carefully water them.
Okay.
And sometimes not watering them is the better option than overwatering them.
Okay. All right. We pretty much run out of time. So we mentioned the GVST meeting. Is there another meeting before the end of or is the men's garden?
The men's garden club will be the first Thursday.
Oh, the first Thursday
of each month. However,
yes,
sometimes we do not meet in August.
Oh, so when will we know?
Well, I can find out tomorrow.
Okay, we'll learn more tomorrow.
Yeah.
Calvin, do you want to go walk over there? Just walk over there real quick.
He finally went in there.
Okay.
Anyway, so we'll be back tomorrow, won't we?
Yes, we will. We'll be back here at Millburger, so I want you to come on out and visit with us.
I probably have an answer for Bud
on
the
good.
tree then.
And then what was Bud's question? I'm trying to remember.
He wanted a tree ID.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah.
So that'll be the tease. Tune in tomorrow
to find out Bud's tree.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, listen, one more thing to talk about, too, is we've got the Millburgers quarterly blood drive is going to happen on August 2nd. And we want to encourage you to give blood. They always arrange it around, I know they used to make fun of me, but they always arrange it around times like back to school, when people have other things on their minds, so the blood supply goes down a lot more. So it's always in high demand. So come on out, go to millburgernursery.com. You'll see how to find out how to donate. You'll see you can make an appointment. But Millburgers will give you a $10 gift certificate just for going through the process. And, of course, the South Texas Blood and Tissue Center has a nice prize for you, too, if you actually give blood, if they accept you and you give blood. And there's different ways. You can do plasma. You can do just straight blood. And I think if you've got one of the blood types that's like universal, what's the universal blood types? Do you remember? Is it O's?
O positive.
O negative.
Okay, that's universal.
Or is it R?
No. You sure it's not O positive?
O positive. It could be.
Maybe it's both O's. I don't know.
It's one of those two. But it is O.
Okay, I'll find out tomorrow, too. So, those are really in high demand. All right, we're going to begin to wrap up for today. Calvin, anything else you want to bring up?
No, we'll just tomorrow we'll talk about the article, and if you got any other, check it out. It's in the Express News.
Yep.
On the Saturday edition. It'll also be in the Sunday edition if you get it at the one of the 7-Elevens or other locations.
And we'll find out if my sunflower bit the dust. What?
Oh, we'll talk about it this week in the garden.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll talk about that too. So we'll say goodbye. On behalf of the guys, thanks to Al for doing a great job. I'm Milton Glick. Thanks to you for listening. See you tomorrow on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.